This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast, or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Hello, everyone. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are just in the nick of time. Right, Tom?
Yes, sir. I mean, we're lining up for kickoff. Let me give you the keys to the game real quick. Brought to you by Lassiter Drugs, serving the Middale area for 50 years. The Bombers, they just need to learn from last week's game, get in front, and then stay there. For the Bears, Coach Greg George just need to work on the Bears' team speed to make up for their lack of size versus the Bombers.
Elijah Escobar.
All right, and real quick, we also want to give you your pregame, even though it's not much of a pregame. Your pregame for Midwest City is brought to you by Bomber Nutrition, located at 7460 East Reno, healthy foods fast. All right, so Midwest City will be going first, or they'll be kicking off first. It's Escobar.
Nice kick. Oh, it went out of bounds. Dadgummit. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, it went out of bounds.
And it does go out of bounds, so let's go ahead and bring you the starting lineups, brought to you by Wiggy Plumbing, Heating and Air. Call 405-732-6226. Tom.
Get wiggy with it.
All right, so for the Bombers, we're going to go their defense first. And Mikhail Smith, the cornerback. Jawan Dancy will move to safety, free safety, replacing Andre Miles. Brandon White, strong safety. Brian Wilson Jr. will start at cornerback. Xavier Lee Jackson, Arthur Broyles, Kriston Friday are your linebackers, along with Jalen Long Jackson, who's moved back in the starting lineup. He led the team in tackles last year. And then Dylan Seabaugh, Quincy Cornegay, and Shamar Edwards is your defensive line. Ball start 12-yard line of the Bears. And they blow the whistles. Tom, what'd you see there?
I don't know.
Dead ball. False start.
Oh, it was a false start. I was looking for. I didn't think we jumped. False start.
Defensively for Noble, they play 5 linebackers. They'll be without their starting quarterback and starting safety, Trevor Lawrence. He should be replaced by Trevor Waldrop in the lineup. Actually, I'm talking about their offense right there. And a run play on the left side before it's finally brought down near the original line of scrimmage. Let me correct myself. Colin Fisher is a starting quarterback for Noble, as the starter, Trevor Lawrence, is out. Second and 11 coming up. Fisher to throw. Pass is caught short inside the 20.
Pretty good coverage.
It's number 1, Brandon Harper. Broyles brings him down for Midwest City, and a third down coming up. And again, we want to apologize for the technical difficulties, but we got what we need to get here. That's the game.
Quick pass.
Short throw on third down. Pass is caught. It's going to be close to a first down. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Pass complete to number 11, Taylor. That is a Noble Bear.
LT Taylor. Well, that's a kind of football name. With the catch and a first down. And Tom, early on, Noble was able to run the ball, and they converted a 1st and 15.
Okay, he's on the other side.
1st and 10 for Colin Fisher. And again, they run the ball right side. Gain about 2 on the play.
I kind of like their first down marker. I mean, their down and play marker. It's lit up, and we can see it pretty good.
Brian Wilson makes the tackle. And actually, we're looking at a 2nd and about 7. Again, running the ball.
They're not going to get much. Maybe a yard.
Gabe Hudson with the handoff. Well, the Bombers brought him down. All right, we'll see if the Bombers can make right on third down this time. 3rd and 6.
Need to get some pressure on him. Oh, they caught us. Got us jumping off sides.
I don't think that will be enough for a first down, but it'll make it 3rd and very short. Boy, that's got to drive Coach Hudson, the defensive coordinator from Midwest City, nuts.
Oh, they might go for this. It's 3rd and nothing.
Now it's going to test the defensive line probably for the Bombers.
At least a couple of them are down. They've been doing that up stance.
They'll run up the middle. They'll get another first down. And even though Noble started out with bad field position, they have a drive going as they get close to midfield. 9:33 to go. First drive of the game for the Noble Bears against the Midwest City Bombers. It's week 2, but game 3 for the Bombers.
Fumble.
Fisher with a handoff, and they go nowhere. Best play of the night so far for the Bombers defense.
Nice. I got to keep getting the penetration in there. Those linemen are not very big, and our guys should be able to shove them out of the way. Get to that back.
It's Tavion Givens with the handoff. And he gains 0. Actually lost yardage, so you're updating it now. Yeah, 2nd and 12. Fisher to pass. The lefty has some time. Now he takes off with it, and he's tripped up short of the 40.
Brings the ball down to the 38-yard line.
38-yard line's where they'll spot the ball.
Pretty good play for a sophomore coming in at quarterback. Their starter is out this week, and he's a sophomore and pretty good kid, good-looking kid. He's tall and can throw the ball, they say. So
3rd and 8. There's trips to the left. There's a couple open receivers. Bombers adjust on defense in time. Now they're going to audible is Noble.
Something's up.
Fisher rolls to his left. He is the lefty. Throws short, and pass is caught, and it's going to be a first down. He steps out of bounds, but that's number 1 for Noble, Brandon Harper. And the Bears have a drive going as they get to midfield. Not quite at midfield. It's still their 49-yard line. It's a 3rd first down. Handoff right up the middle.
Way too much. Way too much.
That's their defensive stud, Gillespie, with a handoff.
Jackson.
LJ brought him down. Good to see LJ get his first tackle.
We're not organized.
2nd and 5. This time, plenty of Bombers are there. Chris Don Friday.
We had 5 Bombers.
Led a host of them. Also, Quincy Cornegay was there.
5 Bombers on that tackle. I like it. That's old school stuff right there, baby.
Gave 49 credit for the tackle. That's Stephen Allen. I'll have to double check and make sure that's right. Mikhail Smith lined up near side cornerback. And not sure. 3rd and 8. It's 3rd and 8. They pursue the quarterback, and he held on to it and almost intercepted. That was an exciting play. They should have had him down, but that's a big kid they're trying to bring down.
Yeah, and that was kind of a rookie mistake on his part because he just kind of threw it up for, with a wish. And you don't need to be doing that, especially against the Bomber backfield. They're pretty stout back there.
The receiver was number 7, Caden Domley. Couldn't quite get it to him. And it's 4th down near midfield. You might think about going for it here.
They're lining up like they are. Let's see if they quick kick like the Bombers do.
Their quarterback might be the punter. Yes, he is, just like their starting quarterback is. So the Bombers get to stop. Very good punt, though. We'll see where they mark. He'll be inside the 20.
No. He'll walk backward.
At the 15-yard line. That's where Midwest City will take over. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Midwest City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. we're back to Noble Stadium. We just missed a first down run by Smiley from Midwest City, so not much. Offensively for the Bombers, the starting lineup brought to you by Wiggy Plumbing, Heating, and Air. I'll say it, Tom. Get Wiggy with it. The offensive starters, D'Angelo Irvin, Kamarian Smiley running back, Arthur Broyles the H-back, Miles Wilson Jr., and Mikhail Smith are the receivers. The offensive line of Crump, Carmen, Schulter, and Faulkner, or Shorter, Faulkner, and DeShazo. Irvin on the keeper, goes to the left side, gains about a couple more, setting up a third and short.
Brings up a third down and 2.
First test.
So they're going to call it third down, about 3 to go for Irvin. Irvin's made some big plays these first 2 games. He's also had some turnovers. We'll see what he can do here. He's going to keep it. He's got room.
First down.
And he lunges forward.
Good read on his part.
Gets a first down.
Picks up the first and 10.
Great run there for Irvin. Gillespie brought him down. Sean Gillespie, big-time linebacker for Noble. He'll get a lot of tackles tonight.
We need just a solid drive, take it down there and score. We just got to show them how it's done right now. It's time to do it. Just one solid drive. Doesn't need anything big or quick. Just get it done.
Irving with a running back on his left side. It's Smiley. He gets the handoff and is tackled near the 25-yard line.
Tackled by number 57, Isaac Gifford.
Isaac Gifford, the strong side defensive end with the tackle. No one blocked him there, at least not very well.
Yeah, great play. He got in the hole and made the tackle.
All right, so 2nd and 12. The music was like a filler there for us. First throw of the game for Irvin.
All right, he got it.
Short pass left sideline.
Out of bounds.
And he'll get some yards after the catch. That's Mikhail Smith with the catch. Starting at receiver, Mikhail Smith has over 200 yards receiving in just 2 games. He has been a dangerous player. We got Brian Wilson lined up on the near side.
I need more cowbell. Let's go.
Bombers with a running back, an H-back, and Irvin in the shotgun. Going to pass again. He goes to Wilson. Wilson with the catch.
Nice tackle.
Great tackling by Noble. Brian Wilson, who's very reliable after the catch, gets brought down by Brandon Harper.
Yeah, Brandon's not very big, but he he got every bit of that tackle.
4th and 2. Now Irvin is the punter.
Let's hope he gets off a good one right here.
We got receivers in this Midwest City, but these receivers are also guys who can make a tackle if need to, if they punt. And Noble's not set up for the return, but Irvin takes a step back. This is looking now like a punt. On 4th and 2. He will punt it. There should be no return.
And it's out of bounds. Dadgummit. She should have got a roll on that one.
Kel Smith was chasing that ball, but took a bounce where it could have gone either way, really, but went out of bounds. And Noble will take over with decent field position.
Eskridge. All right. Tonight's game is brought to you by Eskridge Honda, where they go the Eskridge mile for their customers. So it's also where you can get a 2020 Honda Accord LX CVT for just $199 a month. Visit eskridgehonda.com.
All right, Noble takes over, so neither team able to generate a whole lot on offense. Noble had a better drive, their first drive, than the Bombers did. Both teams got a first down or 2. Now we see the stand-up D-line for the Bombers. On the handoff.
Oh, they got the ball. They got the ball. They got the ball. Bombers got the ball.
Ball might have been on the ground. We'll see what the refs
he's
say.
calling it down.
Yeah, they are calling it down. Tavion Givens, he's a dangerous player for Noble. We'll see what type of impact he has. So, second drive for the Bombers defense, we saw a stand-up defensive line on the first play. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Got LJ lined up as an outside backer right side.
Snap.
Short pass wide open in the flats, the running back there. And he's going to get a first down and more. He's going to get to the 40. He can run inside the 20. Cuts it back. Still on his feet. Reversing field. Cuts it back again. And scores. What a run for Noble. Short pass, long yards after the catch. Noble scores first to go up 6-0. See if we can get a replay here. Nope, right as he went into the end zone. Oh, it's going to go back. They call a holding on Noble. Well, the Midwest City coaches can't be happy with that tackling, though, Tom. But it's a play that doesn't count.
Yeah, but it's still not going to look good in the film room when they're reviewing that play. Because
right.
A lot of guys missed some pretty easy tackles. They just got juked, and the kid's fast. I'll give him credit for that. He's fast and made some moves.
2nd down and 8.
All right, so it's 2nd and 8. It's basically replaying it, given where the holding took place. But a big break for the Bombers. So far, Noble's been played better this quarter so far. Back to pass to the quarterback. He's now going to run with it before he's taken down short of the first down. Solid run there by Colin Fisher. Be at the 42-yard line.
Good read on his part. He saw the hole and saw his backs were covered and receivers were all covered, and he just took off and got almost to the first down marker.
All right, so we'll have a 3rd and short. Clock is running. This quarter's gone by very fast. We're at 2 minutes and counting. Hand off to Givens. This time he's going to get in the backfield. Can they keep them down?
Loss.
Yep, he lost yards. It's going to be 4th down. Arthur Broyles with the play there.
Great penetration.
So how will Noble play this? Their quarterback is their punter, just like right now that's the situation for Midwest City with Eli Yanish out.
Yeah, they're not going to give these guys any slack. Once they see him punt, they're going to get back there, but other than that.
Bombers secondary is playing back. There's a cushion for those receivers for Noble. Kel Smith is deep. It looks like they're trying to draw Midwest City off sides.
Timeout.
Now we have a timeout. All right, we'll take a break here. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them?
Because they give their customers more. Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn. Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Back at Noble Stadium, we have a 4th down play here. Pass or punt? What will we see from Colin Fisher, the quarterback for Noble? He's starting his first game of the season. Starter quarterback last year for Noble is hurt. He will punt. It's blocked. Picked up by the Bombers. They will not be able to return it. Good heads-up tackling by Noble.
They got about plus 1 yards on that. Plus 1 on that punt.
Picked up by Kriston Friday, who has 2 fumble recoveries. That's not a fumble recovery, but it's similar. He had a chance to run with it, but Noble was ready for him to catch it. Still, Midwest City's second drive will be in excellent field position for him.
They are in Bear territory.
Ball marked at the 43-yard line.
1:07 left in the first quarter.
All right, it's going to be trips to the right. And Irving's going to be by himself in the backfield, no running backs. And then a whistle blows.
Looks like a timeout. Yep.
All right, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back to Noble Stadium, where Midwest City has a great opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the Noble 43-yard line. Irvin alone in the backfield. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Irvin with time.
Long pass. He's
Popped
open.
up the middle, and the pass
Barely picked off.
is incomplete. Yeah, 2 Bears converged on that pass.
Their
Pass was intended for Miles, but
their timing was perfect. Both of them got a hand. They probably one of them would have intercepted if they weren't, but they hit it at the same time. That's good timing. Man, he was open there for a second.
And we saw at Westmore, sometimes it can take DJ a couple throws to get going, but once he does, he can throw it. He can throw that deep ball.
He gets on fire.
John Adams in the game for Midwest City as the far right, or as the near wide receiver to your screen. 2 receivers to the left. Running back in the game now. It's Franklin. He gets hit in the backfield, and Midwest City has not been able to run the ball. They lose 2 on the play.
Franklin hit immediately by number 33, Gillespie. Also in the
Gillespie, the surefire tackler he is, brought him down.
Ball back to the 44-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
So 3rd and 11, and Midwest City has not been able to utilize that speed like you would like. Dylan Seabach in at tight end, lined up near right side. Man in motion for Irvin. Drops back to pass, has his rusher. His pocket collapses, still behind the blind. Now he's going to run with it. He's going to get inside the 40. Could have been a late hit, but we will not see a call. Gillespie again. His name is going to be mentioned several times.
Now I might go for this one. 38-yard line, you bet. I might.
Yeah, this is definitely it's definitely something you would think about. Expect Irvin to stay in the game, even though he's moving towards the sideline. He's the punter.
Let's see what they're going to do.
Tell you, it's tough when that quarterback's the punter. Actually, Irvin split wide, it looks like.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those razzle-dazzles. What do you want to bet?
See what the Bombers do here.
He got it.
Actually, that's Irvin with the pass. He was back at quarterback, and he finds his man for a 1st down. Clutch throw there on 4th down. John Adams, who I don't know if he has a catch yet this year, but he has a big catch at this point. I don't think he had to catch the first 2 games, but big play there, and we will head to the 2nd quarter. Game tied at 0. Midwest City is driving. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
It's a calling that's kept us free. It's a place to belong. What's the calling? It's doing a job that makes a difference. Serving your community and your country. It's part-time service where the impact is full-time. What's your calling? Air Force Reserve.
All right, here we are with Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network in Noble. And this 2nd quarter is brought to you by Ben Osinga, Allstate Insurance. For your life and home insurance needs, call Ben at 405-733-4400.
All right, keep it going, guys. I hate the quarter ended and it took away the momentum, but let's see if they can keep it going.
Looking forward to getting in the red zone.
Trips
We're not
left.
there yet.
Trips left.
Trips left. Adams is lined up inside. He had that big 4th down catch. Irvin out of the gun. Handoff is to Smiley. Smiley with a surge there. Actually, that's Franklin with a handoff. He gets a short gain.
About 3, maybe 2.
Isaac Gifford with a tackle for Noble. We haven't seen Kriston Friday yet at running back, and maybe with the linebacker duties. By the way, this replay brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who else better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone? All right, 2nd and 8. Ball marked at the 26-yard line of Noble, right side. Irvin, short pass to Miles. Miles had to catch it on a shoestring type of catch. He gets inside the 25.
Not much.
Short gain.
To the Bears 24-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Caden Donnelly with the catch.
Well, we proved her in 4-down territory, but with 11 minutes to go in the half, we need to get something on the board.
Third and 6, 10:47 to go in the second quarter. I would think this is 4-down territory. Man to his left, Franklin. Irvin back to pass. Got time. Throws out wide to the flat. Pass is caught
Nice
and
move.
makes a man miss. First down for Midwest City.
That's what I'm talking about.
Looks like Brian Wilson on the play there.
And I don't see any flags on the field. I'm looking.
This replay, there's no place like home from Remax Cobblestone. And who else better to help you find the Remax Cobblestone? Also, this is a triple elite red zone scenario for Midwest City. Triple Elite, find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite. Bombers with the ball at the Noble 16. Still some work to do as they bring in a late sub. Man in motion now for Irvin. Handoff.
Oh, still on the ground.
Wow,
still
Franklin moving there. Looked like he was going to get tackled close to the line of scrimmage. Instead, he moves the ball close to another first down. It will be 2nd and short inside the 10-yard line.
That was a great run. He just squirted through the tackles there. They should have had him on the line, and he just kept his legs going. Same
2nd
play.
down, they run again.
Touchdown.
And he gets in. That's Franklin. Not even listed as in the 2 deep. But Deshaun Franklin scores there. Touchdown, Bombers. That's Davion Franklin, by the way, my mistake. How about that running, though?
Oh, I'm telling you, he 2 great plays back-to-back.
All right, we'll see. Extra points was an adventure last game against Carl Albert. KT will get a chance here.
Oh, he knuckleballed it. And
Kicks it straight through.
No good. No.
Oh, it's no good. So the score will remain 6. It is 6-0. Bombers lead the Bears. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
And we're back at Noble Stadium. This kickoff brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who else better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone? All All right, Escobar
31, Elijah Escobar.
to kick off for the Bombers. Brandon Harper and LT Taylor are listed as the return men for Noble.
Nice. Oh, he fumbled.
Kick down the right side. It's fielded inside the 10. And then makes several men miss.
There's a block in the back.
That's LT Taylor. He gets to midfield, and he gets forced out of bounds. There's a flag, but that flag came in late. We'll see what it is.
We had a block in the back over here about the 20-yard line, and the official missed it. I'm sorry. It was right in front of him.
Well, as they sort it out, Tom, how about that scoring drive?
Well, your scoring recap brought to you by Fallout Sports, Oklahoma's only in-house fully customizable team's uniform supplier. Sublimation is our specialty. Call 405-701-5933. That was a 9-play, 42-yard drive.
On the return, be first down.
And it's an 8-yard dive, or actually run by Franklin. A great run. Extra point was missed.
Well, I think they called the flag against Noble, but where will they spot the ball? And they're moving it back. So that's the second time Noble's had a big run, and it's not that far back, so it's still good field position for him, but they do go back several yards because he was inside Midwest territory. Heck of a run by LT Taylor. All right, so Bombers defense will be tested here. This is good field position for Noble. Handoffs nowhere. Goes nowhere. There's a flag. Could be holding on Noble.
26 on the stop. Penalty on the play.
Dylan Seabach with a stop.
Dylan Seabach on the stop.
See what the call is.
Looking for the white hat. Come on, boss. What do you got? What do you got?
Illegal formation.
Yep.
Not enough men on the line of scrimmage.
You decline this. Yes, you can decline it. They will decline it. So the tackle by Seabach, and it's not as many yards lost, but it means we're now at second down. So instead of 1st and 15, it will be second down and I believe 12.
Yep, that's the loss of down, and that's a big feather in the Bombers' cap.
So Dylan Seabach, the defensive end, making his presence felt. And don't expect that to be the last time either. 2nd and 12. Man in motion. It's Givens with the run. He gets to about the 46-yard line.
I think they had a holding on that one. Lineman came up looking guilty.
Xavier Lee
Jackson, the linebacker, very fast linebacker with a tackle.
Yeah, Noble looked guilty on that one.
I think he would.
Go ahead.
He would take this penalty if it is.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They're going to have to wrap Tavon Givens, number 25. He is he moves quick and he's big, kind of like Carl Albert's running backs. They are marking it backwards. It is against Noble. It will be accepted. We haven't seen yet what the calls. We're about to right now.
Repeat second down.
And that will bring a second down at the 30-yard line. That's second, and I have 21. Last time Midwest City was in this situation, they gave up a 3rd and long to Carl Albert. We'll see what they can do here.
See if they've learned from their lesson.
Need to get off that field. Short pass.
Nice.
Again, running room for the receiver.
They got him close. Oh, did not tackle him.
Arthur Broyles, or not Arthur Broyles, I'm sorry. Number 3 for Midwest City, Brandon Wright brings him down finally, but again, he got more yards than you should give up there.
He's a hard back to bring down, but they should have wrapped him up. They had guys in front of that play. They saw it coming.
3rd down and 9.
Made 12 on that play. We can't give them that much. Don't give them that much cushion, guys. Come on now.
So 3rd and 9. This is doable for Noble. Back to pass. Screen play. Broken up.
I don't see a
That's
back.
going to be 4th and 9.
He hit that.
Throw it to the back of a lineman?
Yeah, hit the back of a lineman. I guess number 7 was in there. So
that's 4th and 9.
So.
And again, it's kind of a cat and mouse game when you get to 4th down because both quarterbacks punt, but this looks like a sure punt formation for Noble. So good. This will be a 3-and-out for the Bomber defense.
Oh,
it is a punt, a high punt, a short punt.
He shanked it. Oh, man.
Punt goes out of bounds at the Bomber 39.
That's a net gain of about 15. Midway City will get the ball to start this drive at the 39-yard line, their 39-yard line.
Last time they had a net 1, and this one was like a net 13, like you said. I don't know if their punting game is working for them.
All right. Caleb, you ready? In 2 weeks, we'll get all this work. All these kinks we have right now, we'll work out in 2 weeks. We're not going to play for 2 weeks. And when we do, it will be senior night at home. Home sweet home when we host Lawton High. Bombers and Wolverines. They're looking forward to a break. I am too, actually, even though I love my job. All right. For Irvin and the Bombers, 1st and 10. Handoff.
Nice play.
That's Smiley. They throw a flag.
I don't know what happened there.
Got tackled for a loss. This is holding on Midway City. You might see them decline the penalty. It will be Gifford on the tackle for Noble.
They're going to take it?
That's 10-yard penalty, so they want the yardage.
Good point.
So the Bombers are going backwards.
Shelby put the ball back at the Bomber 20-yard line.
$7:40 to go.
1st and 29.
Second quarter. Wow. 1st and 29. The holding took place in the backfield. Irvin, so I'm going to try to get some of it back here. Fires.
Got some of it.
Pass is caught.
Irvin's pass complete to number 1.
It's Andre Miles, and he gets tackled out of bounds between the 30-35-yard line, so they do get some of it back.
Ball's going to be spun at the Bomber 31.
31-yard line. They got to get to the 49, so 2nd and 18. That's not terrible.
Yeah, just get a little bit back at a time is all he needs to do on this one, but we definitely got to get down there and score again. $7:26 left for the half.
Irvin throws short. And he'll gain about 5 on the play. And now flags are being thrown. Looks like there's some, they can call it extracurricular activity, so this will have an impact on what type of down and distance we see next.
Let's see who they call it on, because it looks like both of them were getting after each other pretty rough.
$7:16 to go. Noble went undefeated last year in district play, averaging 49 points a game. Out of district, they were held in check a little bit more. Lost a lot of seniors, but they still have a good foundation there.
We have personal foul on Noble. Personal foul. Here, they all see it. They start down.
So there's offsetting personal fouls called.
He called it on the Bombers, and then he pointed. He called it on Noble, and then he pointed to the Bombers and said, here.
3rd and 14. So they had 1st and 29 after the holding penalty. They get 15 yards in 2 plays. Now they need to get 14 yards in 1. Or 15, maybe more like 14 and a half.
Yeah, it's close, 15.
3 to the left.
Nice.
Irvin rolls left. Can he get a good throw there? Tosses it up.
Oh,
and overthrows his intended receiver, Brian Wilson Jr.
Receiver was number 5, Brian Wilson Jr.
Pretty good coverage by number 1.
Have a flag on the play.
That's Brandon Harper. There's a flag on the play. Don't know where it was.
Well, we bragged about the first quarter going so fast. We had an illegal lineman downfield.
And this penalty will be declined. So 4th and 14, expect to see the Bombers to punt.
That Brandon Harper's all over the field. He had pretty good coverage that time. It wasn't the best pass because he was throwing this with his wrong hand, but.
Yeah, Harper and Gillespie, they are problems.
Another flag. Who moved now?
Dead ball.
False start on Midwest City.
Getting ugly.
Wasn't the conventional punt formation we're used to seeing. $7:10 left to go. Midwest City leads Noble by a score of 6-0. High snap to Irvin.
Oh, bad kick.
And he gets a high punt off. It's not going to go very far.
May have been partially blocked, right about there.
Wow, basically, that's about where Midwest City was going to take over after a bad punt from Noble. Only now the field position is even worse than that because it was at the 39-yard line. This 30 looks like it'll be at the 32.
Yep.
So Noble will have the ball 32 yards from the end zone.
7:02 left till the half.
Midwest City's defense will be tested here. They stiffened up their defense last series, forced a 3 and out.
Nice
Back
pass.
to pass, double pass, low and incomplete. Fisher had to rush that one, or he may not have had to either. That kind of was unforced.
I think he had time. I thought he had the guy, and the guy was there. He just missed it.
So 2nd down and 10.
Our defensive backs are covering pretty well. To stop them running up the middle. There he goes.
Hand off to Givens, I believe.
Ball.
Ball's on the ground. Ball is on the ground.
I think they picked it. Bombers got it.
Number 25, Givens on the carry.
It's Bomber football.
At the 35.
Midwest City recovers. Couldn't get a look and see who recovered that fumble. This replay, though, brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who else better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone? Wow, big play there for the Bombers as they forced a turnover. They have forced a turnover in every game so far. Not something they did a lot of early last season.
Nope. This year is, well, they said this year they were going to get the ball. Any way they can do it, they're going to get the ball and get it in the hands of our running backs. And if they want to get a pick six or a fumble recovery for a touchdown, I'll take that. But I want to get the ball in our offensive's hands. We got too good of an offense.
They've been mostly stagnant this game. They had a touchdown drive the drive before. We'll see what they can do here. Irvin. Quick toss on a jet sweep.
Oh, nice tackle.
And he is crunched.
That was a form tackle.
Like Andre Miles on the jet sweep. And I'll tell you, they've had a hard time running the ball, and that's been the problem at times in the last two games. They've started to figure it out against Westmore, but it's come back to haunt them right now. 2nd 11 for Irvin. Two receivers on the right.
There you go.
Irvin to pass. Has a man open, but overthrows him. He extended it too far. Andre Miles was open, but he had to lunge for that ball. And it's going to be 3rd and 11. 6:07 left to go in the second quarter. Bombers lead 6-0.
Let's see.
Okay, that Brandon Harper on the right side, good-looking cornerback. He's going to be matched up this play with Mikhail Smith. Very good matchup there. 3rd and 11 for Irvin. Two receivers, both sides.
Nice.
Back to pass.
Nice.
Fires over the middle, and it overthrows his man again. His accuracy is not there at the moment. Pass for Xavier Lee Jackson incomplete, and it's 4th down.
Well, he was rushed a little bit, but I think he had time to get that one on the mark. Let's get the ball down there and see if we can hold him again.
Fourth down and 11. Noble does have a man back. Again, an angled punt from Irvin. This is a much better punt than last one.
Bounce. There it goes.
He'll take a Bomber bounce.
Yeah, there we go.
He'll get close to the 30-yard, about the 33-yard line. That's where Noble will take over.
Ball be going dead at the 33-yard line.
A tell you this, Tom, defense has mostly ruled the day
Yes,
in
sir.
this game.
And Noble has surprised me. I know they're with one of their stud backs and D-backs, and they're still stepping up. And I don't know, maybe Midwest City's overconfident. I don't know what to think on this. I saw better last week, let's put it that way.
For sure on the offensive side, Irvin has not been accurate lately, at least these last 2 or 3 throws.
I mean, there's still 0 points on the board, so we can't say anything there. But
yeah, the defense has held. They've basically been really good the last few possessions. It's Givens on the handoff, and yeah, they are ready for him now. Actually, it's Sean Gillespie with a handoff.
I think they figured that play out. That delay is not going to save them.
LJ with the tackle.
Jackson. No good on the play, brings up 2nd down, 10.
It's good to see LJ get to the backfield. LJ is playing that jack linebacker position that Jacoby Johnson played so well for the last 3 years.
Got timeout.
Timeout. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Fallout Sports is your leader in team sports, specializing in outfitting the entire team with screen printing, embroidery, team sports uniforms using dye sublimation from start to finish. They are truly your one-stop shop. With over 13 years of experience, you can trust the job will be done right, with all work done in-house. Fallout Sports, 534 North Penn, phone 405-701-5933.
Back to Noble Stadium. Bombers had a big tackle by LJ to force a 2nd and 10. Stand-up D-line. Lefty throws, pass. Tipped twice, but he had his man, Colin Fisher, with a throw that almost got there to LT Taylor, his receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 11. I tell you, that's if you're a Bomber fan, that had your heart in your throat right there.
Yeah, Mikhail Smith had pretty good coverage on that. He got a hand on it, too, once it was tipped. I'd like to see him go for a pick six. I know he's got some wheels.
Cale Smith lined up near side. 3rd and 11. Pass short, incomplete. And it's 4th down. Another 3 and out for the Bombers. However, there's a flag.
Flag. Number 3, Trevor Woodruff goes incomplete. Flag on the play.
Pass was intended for Trevor Waldrop.
We got a legal procedure on the offense. That penalty's declined.
Yep. Okay, so another 3 and out. That penalty's declined. 4th down. I tell you, Tom, again, the Noble had 3 first downs in their first drive, and I think they also had a big play that was called back because of a penalty. And since then, their offense has not been able to do very much.
Right.
Much better punt by Colin Fisher here.
Angling toward the sidelines. Oh, it's going backwards.
Still not a great punt because it bounces backwards, and it's still good field position for the Bombers. Both quarterbacks, they're quarterbacks more than they are punters. And so the punting we haven't seen too many long punts, let's just say, so far in this game. 5:10 left to go. Midwest City leads 6-0. What can they do on offense? If they throw it short, Noble's been ready for that. They have tackled the short passes extremely well. They have pursued the backfield running back extremely well. And then when Irvin goes deep or throws out to the flat long, his last few passes have been off the mark. So Bombers have to correct something.
Maybe you can get some quick hit plays, get up quick to the line and hand it off quicker instead of that delay in the backfield.
Brian Wilson Jr. lined up near side. And Irvin on the keeper. He's got a little bit of room on the left side. Scurries out of bounds. Got to the 46-yard line. Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 5:04 left to go.
That was a nice read.
Miles and Wilson Jr. are on the left side for Irvin. Hand off Smiley. Smiley surges through 3 or 4 defenders. Good run by Smiley. Could have been tackled in the backfield. It's a small gain, but it will set up 3rd and short. About 2 yards on the gain.
Yeah, it's about 3rd and 4. 3rd and 3 is what they're going to call it. It's a long 3, but we got this. I think he can do it.
All right, double fans, let's make some noise.
You would think about maybe this is 4-down territory with the way Midwest City's defense has been playing, but we'll see.
Changing it at the line.
Running back's moving around here. Finally gets set. Irvin, quick short throw.
Oh, that was.
And almost picked off.
Man,
boy, that would have been a pick 6, Irvin.
He had nothing but green in front of him.
Number 5, Gabe Hudson.
That's Gabe Hudson there.
Need to throw that higher.
Irvin threw a pick 6 last half against Carl Albert. That was a back-breaking play.
I think I'd go ahead and punt here right at midfield. I mean, it's on the midfield stripe. I think I'd go ahead and punt it.
The thing is, you don't know what he's going to do until he does it. Although, once he goes behind his running back like this, you definitely expect a punt.
I mean, if nobody's covered on something, I could try it, but. Roughing.
He got hit. I don't know if the things change when the quarterback punts short like that, but Irvin got hit after the punt.
I really thought that would be roughing the kicker, but we'll take their call on that.
Punt goes to the 29-yard line, and since Midwest City scored a touchdown, Tom, I could be wrong, but I don't think we've seen a first down.
No, we have not. Since that touchdown, we have had punt, fumble, punt. So for both, going with both sides. I mean, that's good defense on both sides. They got quads to the right.
Quads to the right for Colin Fisher, and then whistle blows. And if saw a flag there, I think that's on the offense. Yep.
On the offense.
Well, the saving grace for Midwest City is that Noble's offense has also been out of sync.
Yep.
And credit the Bombers for that. And again, the stand-up defensive line for the Bombers has been successful.
See, some of them are jumping back and forth, and I can just see how that would throw you off as a lineman. Oh.
Pass left side, incomplete, had his man. Waldrop, the intended receiver.
And Brian Wilson, Jr.
Good to see BJ on the coverage. By the way, we're going to play an interview with him at halftime that we unfortunately couldn't show because of technical difficulties. It's a very enjoyable interview.
Screen.
Short pass, gets to the edge. That's Harper. Oh, nice what a hit by Mikhail Smith. Harper, and he collided. Short pass there from Colin Fisher. That's the best gain Noble's had in a while. It's still 3rd down.
And he was helicoptering on that play. He got hit hard.
Gain 10 on the play. Replay brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who else better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone? 3rd and 6 coming up here.
Stop him right here.
Oh, ball's on the ground. Finally, Fisher comes back, rolls to his left, throws.
Out of bounds.
And passes.
Out of bounds. He's out of bounds.
They are going to call out of bounds. I didn't see. The ref went for the ball like he was going to mark it.
I saw it. I saw it.
LT Taylor, your vision's better than mine actually at the moment. We'll try to fix that at halftime.
Okay.
Not your vision, mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're outside. I'm not. It's working out for you, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And actually, it's not. I thought it was going to be cold. I'm going to put my OSN jacket on, but I'm good to go.
All right.
Another horrible kick.
The punt is Fisher, and that punt is.
Nope. He gained some.
Takes a bounce.
7 yards.
It takes a bounce for Noble, but it's a big play or nice play for Midwest City. And they will take over with their best field position since they scored a touchdown.
What is that, 3:19 to go?
It is 3:19 to go, and so, Tom, I mean, I feel like if you can gain just a little bit of yardage on this series, you would definitely want to go for it, or you think about going for it, just because of how your defense is playing, and you just have had such trouble moving the ball this quarter.
Right. And we we don't have a lot of faith in our kicker, although I've seen him do it in practice, so I know he can do it.
Well,
we need a field goal. We're gonna have to do something with that.
If it's a deep kick, long kick, it would be Elijah Escobar kicking. We haven't seen that yet this year. Plenty of time for Irvin. He's going to go long. He's got Mikhail Smith, and Smith with a catch.
Touchdown.
And they're going to call him down at the 1. Mikhail Smith, who is a little gimpy there. Hopefully he's okay. Boy, he got past his guy there as we see the replay. He did a little bit of a delay there, about 10 yards out. That replay brought to you by RE/MAX Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who else better to help you find it than RE/MAX Cobblestone? Well, Mikhail Smith, who, again, has over 200 yards receiving heading into this game, makes another big play, and you see why he's playing more and more at wide receiver. Also, this is a red zone opportunity for Midwest City by Triple Elite. First-class world designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite. First to go for Irvin. Handoff.
42.
That's Kriston Friday. And he scores for Midwest City. Touchdown Bombers. They go up 12-0. So there we see Friday when it's a short yardage situation. His first handoff is a touchdown. Well, Tom, I've been a little critical of D'Angelo Irvin Jr., but you won't keep him down for very long. He made a big-time throw there to Mikhail Smith.
Yep.
So what do they do for the point after? This is a area of concern.
They're going to go for it.
And they're going to go for it, try to make it 14-0. Wilson Jr. in motion. Irvin's going to keep it up the middle, and he gets the 2.
Irvin picks it in for the 2-point conversion.
It is 14-0. Midwest City leads Noble with 2:40 to go in the first half. We'll take a break. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Did you get that new F-150?
Yep.
Where'd you go?
Greg Darnell Ford.
How was it?
Darn good!
We've got darn good deals with 0% interest for 72 months on most 2020 models. F-150s as low as $459 a month. Escapes as low as $349 a month. Fusions as low as $319 a month.
There's a new sheriff in town, and I'm laying down the law on low prices.
And we're back with Moose City Bomber football. Kickoff brought to you by RE/MAX Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who better to help you find it than RE/MAX Cobblestone? All right, Elijah Escobar to kick. LT Taylor is the far man back for Noble. You'd rather get the ball. You'd rather not him get the ball, though.
Nice kick.
Kickoff angles to the right side. It will be fielded by Taylor. He's going to try to reverse fields. Oh, Bombers are there. They slow him down. They bring him down inside the
19.
15.
Or is it the 9? Yeah, inside the 15. No, 14. 14-yard line. Great play. I don't know who shot there first, but he broke up the blocking wedge. And
name I heard for Midwest City was Jason Brown Rosado.
It's a great play.
Well, I think if you're the Bombers, if their defense keeps rolling like it has been, try to get the ball back, score again before halftime. Midwest City has, I believe, one timeout. Back to pass. And the pass is broken up, incomplete.
No, he just
dropped. Yeah, it's dropped.
Just dropped.
Colin Fisher passed to Trevor Woodruff, and the pass incomplete.
Pass looked like it was on the money, too. I mean, that should have caught that one.
2nd and 10. No time off the clock there.
There we go. We were lopsided to the one side.
Fisher throws. Oh! Almost intercepted.
Number 2 again.
That's Dancy. Jawan Dancy almost got there.
A great play. He timed that perfectly.
So 2 incomplete passes, Tom. Very little time has come off the clock.
We'll take it. 2:24 left.
Fisher throws.
Got hit.
Has his man. And Tackle in midfield. I say midfield, tackle middle of the field. Not in the first down. Clock is running. Midwest City, I believe, has one timeout if they wanted to use it.
Jackson.
Saverly Jackson with a tackle.
Another nice hit.
Midwest City will go ahead and not call a timeout. They have plenty of time either way.
If he throws an incomplete pass, they're
4th and long.
they're just going to let it run down.
Yeah. Especially 4th and 7, but no way you go for it here.
They got 5 seconds on the time clock. Shot clock, I call it, I know. They called timeout when it got down to 1.
Timeout. Noble.
That saves Midwest City their timeout with 1:33 left to go in the half.
All right, we'll keep it here, Tom. So 14-0 is the lead for Midwest City. Their defense gave up 3 first downs on Noble's first offensive drive, but because it was bad field position, then Noble couldn't go much farther with it. Midwest City has taken advantage of great field position. Both their scoring drives are very short, right?
Oh, their Noble's punting game was just horrendous. I mean,
Yeah.
one of them was just a net 1, and you can't have that if you're playing the Bombers because we finally got on track, and when our offense gets on track, it's Katie bar the door.
1 turnover in this game, a forced fumble recovered by the Bombers on defense. And, again, they have been tremendous since that opening drive. And it's not like they were bad that opening drive. It's just they gave up 3 first downs, but they held them after that.
Yeah, it was they had 13 plays in their first series for Noble, so they had a good drive going.
Okay, the Bombers have
oh,
5
that's
seconds,
that,
guys.
that's
Oh, the snap is bobbled. It's a live ball in the end zone. It's going to be
Bombers.
points for the
Touchdown
Bombers.
Bombers.
Will it be a safety or a touchdown?
Touchdown Bombers.
It's a touchdown off a bobbled snap. Midwest City scores. Wow, off a bad snap, and that's a turnover, so another turnover for Midwest City. Do we have the replay there? Now we see the end of the Bombers recovering it there.
Did you pick up who it was?
I didn't hear the name. It's a mad scramble, and now they will attempt another extra point. So
let's see if we can kick it through there. Get some confidence
great
going.
to get some confidence going. You're right for KT.
Good snap.
Hold is low.
Hold, it's blocked.
Pass is incomplete. Man, and the extra point was not a problem really against Westmore, and it's been a problem these last 2 games. All right, so your score is 20-0. Bombers lead the Bears. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I'm starting. Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash. Learning with VR.
Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A! Nailed it!
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
And we're back with Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Here's the kickoff. And they swing the ball towards the middle before the Bombers finally bring him down. Kickoff brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home. And who else better to help you find the Remax Cobblestone? Tom, that drive.
Well,
short as it gets.
We had the 3-play drive. I didn't call anything when Friday went 1 yard after a 40-yard pass from Irvin to Mikhail Smith. But the Bombers recovered a fumble in the end zone. And that's brought to you by Fallout Sports, Oklahoma's only in-house fully customizable team uniform supplier. Sublimation is our specialty. Call 405-701-5933.
All right, what can the Bears do now down 20-0? They still need to get something going. Oh, what a risky pass that is by Fisher. I'm sorry, that's the quarterback, Colin Fisher. over the middle. Not in rhythm as he threw that. He had nowhere to go with it, and that's another incomplete pass. Harper, the intended receiver. Minute 12 to go. I mean, Midwest City could score again if they keep throwing incomplete passes.
Right, and that's what I would call another rookie mistake. He might have just tucked that in and tried to get what he could get. That was quite dangerous.
Fisher's got 3 wideouts to his right. He brings his running back to his right. 1 man on the left. Brian Wilson in coverage over on the right side. Short pass is caught. Can Wilson get him out of bounds? Yes, he does. Good play there by Wilson. Harper with a catch, and he gains about 7 on the play. 3rd and 3. You call it 3rd and 2. Officially.
Still pretty good defense. You still it's 105 left on the board. So.
And the clock is stopped. So can the Bombers force another punt with around a minute to go? Fisher on the handoff. They can't bring him down. That's some good running there. I believe that's Gillespie on the run.
Yeah, that was every bit of his. He twisted out of some tackles and got that first down, but it keeps the clock rolling.
So LJ brought him down.
Another pass.
Fisher throws and
almost.
Dancy was there, it looked like. Pass is incomplete. And that's just a miscommunication between Fisher and his intended receiver as he wasn't looking for the ball.
I want to call that another rookie mistake. He should have got set and made a better pass because the receiver looked like he was about to break open.
.34-yard line for Fisher of Midwest City. 48 seconds to go. They bring the house to the Bombers, and Gillespie will gain about 3 on the play. Clock is running. Coach Hall chooses not to call a timeout. Friday with the tackle. And Noble they don't want the clock to completely run out yet either. So it's 3rd down. Fisher throws, pass short, and with some room to run, it's going to be a 1st down. That's LT Taylor. That's where Noble's had some success, those short throws in the flat.
Right. And with 14 seconds to go, though, he hadn't crossed the 50-yard line yet. It's going to take a pretty good heave for them to get it going, and they call timeout.
Brandon Wright with a tackle. That's Noble, I believe, calling the timeout.
Right. Well,
they want something. They're down 20 points.
Right.
Midwest City should get the ball to start the second half. So we'll go ahead and keep it here with 12 seconds to go. Well, for Midwest City, this is a non-district game. There are some things they want to brush up on. Still probably want to get the run game going, and that's something you want to do while you have a lead. So look for that to happen in the second half.
Yeah, we need to work on getting that blocking done.
And defensively, really good half, obviously. 0 points for Noble. But I guess there's one thing that there has been some tackling issues. There's 2 plays where Midwest City did not tackle well that they were fortunate that there were penalties called on Noble. So both those runs went back. One was on a kickoff after the Midwest City first touchdown. All right, so Fisher and the Bears have the ball 46-yard line. Another short pass in the flat. This is to Taylor. Taylor looks to get out of bounds, and he does. He gains close to 10 on the play. 4 seconds to go, so the gain's not so much important, but that he got out of bounds. And so that have to be a Hail Mary here.
Yep, 4 seconds. It's going to have to be something. And so we're going to have pretty much an umbrella defense back there with maybe 3 guys rushing.
Well, we're told Colin Fisher is the better thrower of the 2 quarterbacks as he's taken over for Trevor Lorenz. We'll see what his arm can do here. Back to pass. Now he's going to step up.
He got
hit as he throws.
Intercepted.
Pass is picked off by Midwest City. Can they return? It's the final play of the game. That's Jawan Dancy. He's going to have something.
He's got
blockers. Can he go a distance?
He does.
Yes, he does. Oh, my goodness. Jawan Dancy for the Bombers.
About 67 yards on that return.
time remaining in the first.
Well, we do have a touchdown on the game on the half's final play, but it's not Noble scoring. This replay, of course, brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone? This reminds me of the long touchdown that got called back by the Bombers against Westmore. I think that was Brandon Wright who returned that one. Jawan Dancy on the pick, and once he caught it, he had a lane, and boy, did he accelerate.
And he had a whole plethora of blockers in front of him.
All right, so there's no time left in the half, but Midwest City, of course, by scoring a touchdown, gets a point after attempt. They're going to call a timeout here, and obviously this game's looking really good for Midwest City right now, but when you look towards the future, what's going to happen next is real important if they attempt an extra point. Again, it's not been going well, and this is something that could be an issue for them later in the season.
Yeah, if we've got somebody else, we might get them working on it, at least on the sidelines. I know at Westmore, they had 2 or 3 guys that were working on the kick, and I just hope we can get something going this year. We need to get something solid in our extra point department.
All right, I want to take this time to mention to look us up on Facebook. Final score on OSN Facebook. Get all the scores from around the area and nominate a player of the week, and then go vote. Okay, also, we really appreciate, by the way, Ben Osinga from Allstate Insurance as our quarter sponsor. We're looking for 2 more quarter sponsors. We have a new one to unveil third quarter. Any hints about that, Tom?
No hints.
The extra point, it's short, but it's good.
He barely looped it in there. We'll take it.
Well, it may not inspire a ton of confidence, but he made it. That's the bottom line. And we are at halftime. Midwest City, much of this game, it was close. It was about 6-0, but they scored 3 touchdowns late, and they take a 27-0 lead heading into halftime. All right, coming up, we got a few things for you. Just stay tuned. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them? Because they give their customers more.
Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn. Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
I want to try to close this door, see what it looks like. Lose a lot of glare. It's still too much light outside.
Since 1908, Cameron University has served students from all over the world. With nearly 50 degrees in 2-year, 4-year, and graduate programs, we have something to inspire you. Health and wellness facilities plus a wide variety of clubs and activities will help you find your perfect fit. Small class sizes allow you to be yourself while discovering your future potential as part of the Aggie family. Come experience the Axe. Enroll today at www.cameron.edu.
MM7 Sports Cards is your trading card and sports memorabilia store. Located just off I-35 and more, we carry a large variety of sports cards, old and new. We also have unique memorabilia for your office or your man cave. So come see us today. We are always buying, trading, talking, all things sports. MM7 Sports Cards, 2308 North Broadway, or check us out online at mm7sportscards.com.
Can't wait to see this place.
All right, I got this app.
Would you like to tour the house?
Yes?
Please.
Would you like to tour the house?
We're here, dude.
House for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale. Home for sale.
We've got a home.
Available now.
He'll probably move me in.
And welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. I'm very happy right now to be joined by starting receiver Brian Wilson Jr. Brian, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, you go by BJ, so I should start calling you that. We found out this week you'll also be starting at cornerback. What was your reaction when you found that out?
I mean, I was pretty well, already known, so I was just preparing myself to, just play both sides already. Coaches was already telling me that you just had, the energy to play both sides, so I just been ready and practicing.
So in previous games when you've played a lot on defense, do you find that it does get very tiring during the game? Because you got to do a lot of running on both positions, right?
Yes, sir. It gets pretty tiring. Not that tiring, but, I mean, I'm used to it, so.
Because you also do a lot of returning as well. I mean, you've had some exciting plays the last couple of years that I've been able to see you play. Did you play much as a sophomore?
I played a tad bit. I had a senior, Jerome. He was over me, but I played, I stepped up, so it was pretty fun. So I'm used to it.
Do you have a particular highlight from the last couple seasons, this early season and last season, that you remember fondly?
I say Choctaw last year. I had a spectacular game. I just went off that game. It was pretty fun. So, I say I had, a kind of a game-winning touchdown, but not so of a game-winning touchdown. I caught it in the end zone, but it was a game-winning touchdown, basically. We went into overtime. So.
Right. I remember uttering the phrase, Brian Wilson strikes again, more than one time. And you've kind of come up with Andre Miles, both you two in the starting lineups together. You've been the two starting receivers this whole time, dating back to, again, the beginning of last season. How would you talk about – what's the difference between you two, if there is? It seems like you two are very interchangeable.
I say he's pretty quick, with the feet. He's pretty shifty. I'm more of a speedy type of guy. He's pretty he's speedy too, but he's pretty shiftier than me. His feet, he can move faster than me. My feet, they are all right, but his feet are much better than mine. I give him that.
All right. Well, they're very, very complimentary of you. And then sometimes I think this happened against Carl Albert. I think it happened game 1 of last season. You threw a pass to Miles.
Benville?
Yes.
Benville, yes. It was basically the same pass I threw against Carl Albert last week. So it was pretty fun.
So what do you think when they call that play? Do you get really excited?
Usually I get nervous because I don't know, I just think just don't throw a duck, don't throw an interception. So I usually take off my right glove. So I just usually get ready, and then I just try to hurry up and throw the ball to him.
Now, Coach Baldwin, the special teams coach, he has a lot of options for return guys. And so I know you guys can interchange you and Mikhail Smith as well as Andre Miles. Will we, since you're playing both offense and defense, will we see you still in the return game, both punt and kickoff?
Yes. He'll probably move me in and out, but I'll probably still be back there because I don't get very tired, so I'm pretty used to it.
Yeah, I've just been used to being on the field all the time. We'll talk about your quarterback, D'Angelo Irvin Jr., another junior like you. Have you guys started to get a better and better chemistry with each game?
Yes. He's still a young pup. He's still getting there, but, like, usually, like, when he turn the ball over, I just tell him to keep his head up. Or, like, when I'm down, he see me down, he just come over there and be like, come on, bro, I need you. And we just uplift each other. But he's still a young pup. He's still getting there. He's moving on. But he should be able to, like, this week, he should be able to do it.
And talk about this game with Noble. What are your thoughts about playing the Bears?
I mean, we can't go out there and half-ass. I mean, we gotta have much more energy than last week. Last week, I don't know, we had no energy. The sideline wasn't crunk. We was all getting on to each other. But Noble, we gotta go out there. We gotta push, fight. We can't underestimate them because they're a pretty good team. So we can't just go out there and play two halves, play 2 quarters, and just think we're going to come out with the win. It's not going to work.
All right, so I asked you about this a few minutes ago off camera, but you share a name with a famous musician that's a Beach Boy, and you said you have heard those references before, right?
Coach DBC, he usually be like, "What's up, Brian?" And I just be like, "What's up, Coach?" I don't really like the name Brian. I mean, it's my name. I just don't like how it don't fit me yet. So I usually just go by BJ. But he said it's a pretty dope name, and now that I see it, it is pretty dope. 'Cause like Brian O'Connor and the Beach Boys, it's pretty dope. I like it.
And so you are a senior. Do you have any specific plans yet after high school?
I want to go to college. That's my main thing. But I'm still trying to figure out. I ain't got a second option yet. I'm still trying to figure it out.
I understand. It's only September, so just checking out to see if you know yet. And I'm sure you will within a few weeks, if not later. All right, well, thank you very much for your time, BJ. Appreciate it. Look forward to watching you tonight. All right, Tom Carpenter's Keys to the Game when we come back. Midwest City Bomber Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Fallout Sports is your leader in team sports, specializing in outfitting the entire team with screen printing, embroidery, team sports uniforms using dye sublimation from start to finish. They are truly your one-stop shop. With over 13 years of experience, you can trust the job will be done right, with all work done in-house. Fallout Sports, 534 North Penn, phone 405-701-5933.
Can't wait to see this place.
All right, I got this app.
Would you like to tour the house?
Yes?
Please.
Would you like to tour the house?
We're here, dude.
House for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale. Home for sale.
We've got a home.
Available now.
Welcome back to Midwest City Bomber football. Am I coming in now? Yes, I am. Sorry about that. We've had some technical fun, I'll call it, here at Noble. Midwest City leads Noble by a score of 27-0. We want to show you right now a piece put together by a Bomber fan and a DECA student named A.J. Eastlick. He's hyping up his Bombers. Let's see if we can get it here, as disappeared from us for a moment. And here we go.
We at the birthday party. Ain't no kids allowed though.
Can I just turn back the clock? Forgive my sins. I just wanna roll my sleeves up and start again. I know that I messed it up time and time again, but I just wanna roll my sleeves up and start again.
Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know when it's here. My dog will probably do it for Louis Bell. That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else. I tried to show him.
Make this here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they get me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys, that's Nike boys, I've been on coast. This shit way too big, when we pull up, give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had up at post. Had to in my old town, to duck the news.
Since 1908, Cameron University has served students from all over the world. With nearly 50 degrees in 2-year, 4-year, and graduate programs, we have something to inspire you. Health and wellness facilities plus a wide variety of clubs and activities will help you find your perfect fit. Small class sizes allow you to be yourself while discovering your future potential as part of the Aggie family. Come experience the Axe. Enroll today at www.cameron.edu.
It's a calling that's kept us free. It's a place to belong. What's the calling? It's doing a job that makes a difference. Serving your community and your country. It's part-time service where the impact is full-time. What's your calling? Air Force Reserve.
MM7 Sports Cards is your trading card and sports memorabilia store. Located just off I-35 and more, we carry a large variety of sports cards, old and new. We also have unique memorabilia for your office or your man cave. So come see us today. We are always buying, trading, talking, all things sports. MM7 Sports Cards, 2308 North Broadway, or check us out online at mm7sportscards.com.
Did you get that new F-150?
Yep.
Where'd you go?
Greg Darnell Ford.
How was it?
Darn good!
We've got darn good deals with 0% interest for 72 months on most 2020 models. F-150s as low as $459 a month. Escapes as low as $349 a month. Fusions as low as $319 a month.
There's a new sheriff in town, and I'm laying down the law on low prices.
On Highway 77.
And welcome back to Noble Stadium, home of the Noble Bears, where the Midwest City Bombers lead Noble at halftime by a score of 27-0. Tom?
We'd like to thank tonight's sponsor, Eskridge Honda, where they go the Eskridge mile for you. It's also where you can get a 2020 Honda Accord LX CVT for just $199 a month. Visit eskridgehonda.com.
Well, what an ending to the half for the Bombers. Their offense was stagnant for much of the half, but they had two, thanks to some punting issues. And again, this is not their normal punter. Colin Fisher is also not their normal quarterback, so that's something that they're dealing with, talking about Noble. But for the Bombers, they score basically off two turnovers. One, a recovery missnap by Mikhail Smith. Another touchdown for Mikhail. He got that touchdown, Tom. And then Juwan Dancy with the incredible interception at the end of the half.
Right, and it was a pick six, and that's what we've got to have.
It was about 70 yards, too. It was a 70-yard interception in the half as Noble was trying to get a play at the end there.
I mean, we were looking kind of dead, and with 3:19 to go, we had 3 touchdowns. So,
all right, here's the kickoff brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. Short kick fielded by Brian Wilson Jr., and he gets taken down at the 25-yard line. And the Bombers will have the ball with a 27-0 lead.
They had some great coverage on that kick.
Yeah, and again, the defense for Noble, and wasn't a defensive play, but their tackling has actually been pretty good.
You got to remember they had a pretty good team last year. They went pretty deep in the playoffs for 5A.
There's been some inexperience that's hurt them in some ways. All right, Kriston Friday is now at running back. He didn't play much running back to start out the first half, as he's mostly a linebacker. Brian Wilson split wide to the right. Here's D'Angelo Irvin.
Quick pass.
Short throw left side.
Gets some yards. Got a block in front of him.
Gets a block in front of him.
He could go.
Down the left side, taking off.
Pushed him out of bounds.
I thought I saw a flag. That's Artez Young.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Play did not count, though. They're going to call a penalty.
I think they didn't like that one block on the edge. Yep.
Well, Artez Young is playing receiver right now. He will be one of their receivers next year because all their other receivers that they throw the ball to are seniors. Tremendous athlete. Brian Wilson lined up left side. Xavier Jackson Lee lined up left side. Irvin.
Same play.
Quick pass. And again, it's Young. And again, he just surges ahead of everybody.
Number 5, Hudson knocks him out of bounds.
Hudson knocks him out of bounds. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bombers.
That's a pretty good gain on that. Got it up to the 40-yard line.
$27-0's your score. Bombers in control right now as they get a first down.
About a 13-yard gain on that.
40-yard line of Midwest City.
Correction, about an 18-yard gain, get the first down.
There's Friday left side. Friday's got a big hole. Friday just running over players right now.
He just steamrolling them over.
Well, that's something we haven't seen from the Bomber offense. Just quick strike plays like that.
Not tonight.
They have 27 points, but they've got it in big chunks and turnovers. Hudson brings them out of bounds.
Trips left.
That's the short side of the field. Wilson lined up right side. Irvin to pass, looking Wilson's direction.
He's got
fires.
it.
Wilson's open. Wilson with a catch. No, incomplete. He couldn't hold on.
Defender got there just in time to get, I think, cut off his eyesight with the ball. It was right there, right on target. That was a great pass. Great pattern.
Good defense there from Noble's cornerback. Be 2nd and 10. They're so interesting that they've thrown a lot as Midwest City this drive. They'll throw it again.
I think they saw something that first half.
Another catch for Artez Young. I'll tell you, Midwest City, one position they're deep at now is receiver. They're bringing in another guy who they haven't thrown to all year. At least not their first 2 games. Artez Young, first 2.5 games, and now he's being a factor on this series.
Right.
All right, double fingers, let's make some noise.
3rd and 5. Irvin looking Young's way. Now he'll throw it deep. Has a man. Over the outstretched arms of the intended receiver. Pass incomplete.
That was a great play.
It'll be 4th down.
It was on his fingertips.
Miles goes incomplete, brings up a 4th and 5.
Miles, the intended receiver. This replay brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who else better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone? All right, so 4th down again. D'Angelo Irvin is the Bomber punter with Eli Yanish out, so they could go for it. It looks like they are. Irvin, he's not going to punt. He's going to throw. Pass over the middle, and it's caught for a 1st down.
Pass over number 13, Jackson.
Xavier Lee Jackson, who had the winning touchdown against Westmore 2 weeks ago, gets a 4th down reception there for a 1st down, and the Bomber drive continues. It's interesting how aggressive they've been.
That's a nice pattern going against a pretty stout defense. Let's keep this drive going.
Irving, handoff, Friday. Friday
He's
up
open.
the middle. No one's close to him right now. He's going to go reverse ball from left to right, still on his feet.
He's in.
Friday.
Oh, he's so close. It's a scrum. He's in.
With a touchdown. What a run by Kriston Friday. That may be his best run he's had as a Bomber. And all of the things that we thought the Bombers were going to struggle with, or had struggled with earlier in the first half, running the ball and some of the medium passing game. Very strong this drive as they score another touchdown to go up 33-0. We'll see if they can get another extra point. They made their last one. It was close, but they did make it.
Well,
number 31, Elijah.
It's Escobar kicking, and that's blocked. So that's one of the few times we've seen Escobar attempt an extra point, and again, the protection is just not what it needs to be. All right, we'll take a break, but the Bombers have extended their lead. They're up 33-0. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I'm starting.
Moving in.
All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need a flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
And we're back at Noble, where the Bombers now lead 33-0.
Kicking off will be number 31,
Kickoff brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who else better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone? All right, Elijah Escobar, sorry to kick off for Midwest City. Kicking off to LT Taylor.
Out of bounds.
Kick goes out of bounds.
We've got to get that. Okay, scoring recap brought to you by Fallout Sports, Oklahoma's only in-house fully customizable team uniform supplier. Sublimation is our specialty. Call 405-701-5933. And with that, we had a 7-play, 67-yard drive with a Friday 33-yard scamper into the end zone. Extra point was blocked. So it's 33-0 with 10:06 left to play.
All right, so Noble, we'll see if they can establish something on offense, something to build momentum on as they head into district play. Actually, they will not head into district play. I'm sorry, they got one more non-district game next week. They do establish the run right there. That's Gibbons, their starting running back.
Second man, number 48.
He is a tough guy to bring down. Quincy Cornegay did get him down, and it will be second down. Mikhail Smith and coverage.
Penalty
on the near side of the field. As I was saying that, they moved. Noble line moved. No, they're going to call sides of the defense. So it's going to be a first down for Noble.
Penalty will be in Bears' favor and gets them a 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Handoff up the middle to Gibbons. This time he is stuffed.
Pancaked.
25 Gibbons on the carry.
He is stuffed by Xavier Lee Jackson.
Oh, they thought it was 19.
Shamar Edwards. Yeah, it's Shamar Edwards on the play. This replay brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. No place like home. And what's better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone. Shamar Edwards moving the defensive tackle position. He was an outside linebacker last year.
Quick
pass is caught. Fisher's throw is complete and getting some yards after the catch for Noble. They're going to have second and short there as he gets pushed out of bounds.
Pass complete to Harper.
That's number 1 for Noble. There's one of their receivers, Harper, Brandon Harper.
Third down and
pretty good ball player. He actually outran that tackle. He ran through it. He should have been stopped for less. But
3rd and 3, stand-up defensive line for the Bombers. Handoff was bobbled. Now he has nowhere to go. Bombers
lose. They're going to lose big.
Gibbons on the carry, nowhere to go. Talking about number 43, Friday.
Friday was there. He had a touchdown, impressive touchdown. Now he's on defense making plays. And it'll be 4th and long.
I think they're going to go for it.
The pass midfield is Noble. And again, this game was close for a quarter and a half, and it just got away from Noble. And it looks like they're in punt formation.
With trips left.
And they are going to go for it. And the pass was well read there. Breaking up the plays, Mikhail Smith, showing again why he's going to play football next year at Oklahoma State. And the Midwest City Bombers will take over near midfield. They did go for it there. And again, trying to get something going on offense, and Noble just can't right now.
Now, the Bombers' defense had a lot to do with that.
Yep.
I think they got a good talking to maybe at halftime, and they decided they're going to work a little harder. Not that they haven't done a good job so far, but there's...
Yeah, maybe the offense who was getting a talking to for a little bit there.
They sputtered, but then they came through. But
yeah, they had a very impressive drive. Their best drive, in fact, without a doubt, this pass drive. Irvin, quick throw left side.
Good gain.
Brian Wilson Jr., hard to bring down these receivers when they get going. Gillespie with a tackle. He was all over the place for Noble for much of this game, but just not having a lot of help right now. Trips to the left for Irvin.
And 2 guys pulling.
Hand off to Smiley, left side.
He's going to be close.
I think
he got it. I think he got it.
I think this forward momentum, just keep running forward. Luke Conley brought him down.
He kept his legs churning and got the extra yards that he needed for the first down. We got to have that every set of downs. Just everybody get some extra yards. Yards after contact is going to mean a lot to the Bombers, especially when we get into district play.
John Adams, receiver who had a big third down catch earlier this game. He's lined up right side. Twins right, twins left for Irvin. And looks like it could have been a pass play for Smiley, but he kept the ball actually on a backwards pass from Irvin. I don't know if that counts as a rushing attempt or a passing attempt there.
I call it a pass.
But he gains 4 on the play. Very safe but risky pass. Safe in that it was an easy one. Risky in that if he drops it, it's a fumble. 6:36 to go. Midwest City in firm control. They're up 33-0. I do not believe last year, Tom, they had a game over 40 points.
No, I can't. I don't think we did. We had a guy move. Did they call it? No.
There's Smiley, right side. Can he get to the edge? No, actually, that's Franklin with the attempt.
And we had Lyman move his foot, and I think the defense saw it, and officials did not. So.
Brings up a 3rd down and 8.
So 3rd and 8. Yeah, it is Franklin in the backfield. 3 receivers on the left side. Irvin drops back.
Across the middle.
Fires over the middle. Pass is caught.
Don't run backwards.
And he gets the first down. That should be enough for first down. Ball marked at about the 31-yard line. That's Xavier Lee Jackson. He's looking better and better as a football player. Remember,
he almost made the mistake of going backwards on that and losing the first down yardage. But
what was to say about Xavier Lee Jackson? Remember, Game 3 last year against Muskogee, he was the quarterback.
Yep, that's true.
And it just, you know, he had a long touchdown pass. I think that was to Brian Wilson on a deflection. But it was still a long touchdown pass. He had some other big plays, but he couldn't get a whole lot going. Now he's being used as a receiver and linebacker, and he's looking really good. Run up the middle to Franklin will net them about 3 or 4 on the play, bringing up 2nd down.
Stop made by Gifford, number 57.
Clock is rolling, under 5 minutes to go. Oh, by the way, I forgot about this. Our 3rd quarter sponsor. Get ready for this one here. Monterey Jack Cafe Cantina on South Air Depot. Scrumptious appetizers, fish tacos, tasty tamales, fresh salsa, among other delights. Best in Midwest City, Monterey Jack. I need to go there soon.
It's pretty good. Good stuff.
Maybe we ought to eat there one of these home games dates.
Sounds good to me. Oh, flag on the play.
Franklin again, getting a lot of running plays, the 3rd running back.
So we got a flag. It's going to be against the Bombers, it looked like. We're
That's
walking backwards already. Yep.
Be holding on Midwest City.
On the offense. We did set it down.
So it'll be 2nd and long for Midwest City. 4:17 left to go. They're in firm command, 33-0. Their defense has gotten better and better. And really their offense has too. They had their best drive of the game, their first drive of the half to start out with, and they're driving right now. John Adams split out wide to the right. Trip receivers on the left side for Irvin. Back to pass. He's got time. Now he gets rushed.
Now he's gonna get
and he makes 2 men miss. And he's still on his feet, reversing fields to the right side before he's finally brought down to the 36-yard line. So he gained a little bit on the play. Still not the original line of scrimmage. And we're at 3:40 and counting. Well, what an adventure that is. That also makes you wonder how much longer he's going to be in the game.
Well, I see somebody warming up, though, on the other side throwing some passes, and I wouldn't doubt. I mean, the smart thing to do is get some of these guys out and get some of these other guys some experience, especially before we go into district play.
Kylan Thompson, not to be confused with Caden Thompson, is listed as the backup. Irvin to throw. Over the middle, pass off the hands. I think that was Adams there. And he couldn't hold on to that, and it'll be 4th and 15. Well,
let's just go for it. That's all I'd say.
Yeah. If they're going to kick, they would kick with Escobar, but they don't. They don't want to kick. The kicking game is just not there right now. All right, Franklin is the running back. Adams and Xavier Lee Jackson split to the right. Irvin to throw. He's got time.
Now he's
can't find some opening. And he throws it well short of the first down.
Now he threw it away.
Yeah, just throws it away. And
that's a smart move.
Up 33-0. Can't argue with that too much.
Not a mistake.
It's not like Noble's going to take over and great field position for them.
I mean, they took 5 minutes off the clock, and that's 5 less minutes that Noble's going to have to score. So it's one way to look at that.
For the Noble Bears, their starting quarterback heading into last week, which was their first game of the season, Trevor Lawrence. He was ruled out tonight. Hopefully he'll be able to come back at some point as whistles
flag
blow.
on the play.
And Colin Fisher, who's a sophomore, taller, more of a thrower. Wow, offsides on the defense. Well, you know, you want to eliminate those mistakes.
Yeah, that's a first game mistake. You line up offsides, and you got to know where you're at on the field. You shouldn't give that one away. Let's put it that way.
Hassan Birdsong in on linebacker. We haven't seen much of him this game, but he can make plays on both sides
Nice
of the ball.
block.
Oh, they throw the ball short, and Birdsong's going to have to make the tackle, and does. Gillespie with a run. And so that's one of the best offensive plays Noble's had in a while.
Number 16, Birdsong on the tackle.
LJ coming in the game now. Line up in the middle, back to pass. Fisher. Fisher has time. Boy, LJ knocked that down.
Flushed, they're going to sack him.
And now the bunch of Bombers get to him to bring him down, and he is going to be sacked because I think he'll be tackled beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, maybe a yard loss.
So sacked for a yard.
But he was good to scramble. That was great. He's a sophomore. Oh no, they backed him up a little more. But that was still a great scramble on his part and try to get the extra run, get as many yards back as he could without getting sacked. So deep. So he did well. 2:05 left.
Handoff up the middle to Gillespie and gets to the 41-yard line.
Tackle made by number 28, Maxwell.
Gain of about 2. Jamel Maxwell with the tackle. We're starting to see some names not on the 2 deep, but that's actually good. Good that they'll get some of these guys in.
And we don't want some of our studs hurt when we're this far ahead.
No, we don't.
Got a
Back
blitz.
to passes Fisher.
He's
has a
open.
man wide open in the flat, and it was dropped.
He dropped.
Boy, no Bomber was around him either. That's Harper, and it's just gone downhill for Noble, and plays like that kind of show why.
Why do we have a Bomber down on?
Injured Bomber on the 50.
Well, when this happens, especially at this point in the game, you hope it just cramps. At least he comes up right away.
Did you get a number? Is it 1? No, I can't. Can you see it?
It's far side of the field.
Got coaches in the way.
Yep.
Nope. 5.
Brian Wilson.
Number 5, shaking up a line of play. Brian
Well, he's one of those that you think about resting soon.
Yes.
And it's 4th down as well, so.
And you're right. He is walking like he's got a cramp, so. He's been out there going both ways, so.
That's right. Gabe Hudson, a receiver for Noble, will be lined up right side. Now, will they go for it again? They're actually in better.
I think it's 4th and 10, and they're on the 41. They might go ahead and do that just for the simple fact that
Waldrop split right to the left.
They're so far behind.
Fisher, he's very deep in his pocket. Yes, he will go for a 4th down, and it's dropped again.
Another one hit him right in the hands.
I don't think he would have gotten a 1st down.
No, but still.
Xavier Lee Jackson was there. I think that's was that Chris on Friday?
Yeah. 128 remaining in the 3rd.
And again, Midwest City will take over. Well, first drive of the game for Noble, they had 3 first downs that series. They have not done anything close to that since. And with 1:28 to go, we'll see if Midwest City can really run some clock here. Take over at their 41-yard line.
Do we see any new numbers out there? No, we still got some starters out there. Maybe the Lions got some new guys.
Irvin still at quarterback. Smiley still in at running back.
And Bombers call timeout.
Midwest City.
Maybe they'll change some things around. All right, we'll take a quick break. You are watching Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Can't wait to see this place.
All right, I got this app.
Would you like to tour the house?
Yes?
Please.
Would you like to tour the house?
We're here, dude.
House for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale. Home for sale.
We've got a home.
Available now.
And here are the Bombers right now. First down. Irvin. Handoff up the middle. That's Friday. Friday looking poised for another big run. He cuts inside, and it gets brought down inside the 40 at about the 35-yard line.
About a 30-yard run.
LT Taylor. Play results in the first and 10 at the Bear 35-yard line. 1:14 remaining in the third quarter.
So Bombers will now have the ball inside the 40-yard line of Noble, and then
another
they
flag
go
on the
backwards. They go back to the 40 here.
Dead ball. Ball start.
Yep.
Hasn't been the cleanest game for the Bombers, but they have not turned the ball over yet.
They started off pretty clean, though.
Yeah, they have had some.
More the second quarter, they had a lot of penalties and had one unsportsmanlike conduct, which was offsetting, but you can't have those. That's the one you don't want to give away.
John Adams split wide to the right for Midwest City. Man in motion. Urban with they do jet sweep it. That's Andre Miles. Miles looking to get back to the line of scrimmage, and now he gains a little bit more as well.
Number 1, Brandon Harper.
Gains about 10 on the play.
9 or 10, yes, sir.
Brandon Harper brings him down.
Also on the number 4,
I think they can run out the quarter here if they want.
And they probably will.
They will indeed. All right, we're going to the fourth. You are watching Middle City Bomber football right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Fallout Sports is your leader in team sports, specializing in outfitting the entire team with screen printing, embroidery, team sports uniforms using dye sublimation from start to finish. They are truly your one-stop shop. With over 13 years of experience, you can trust the job will be done right, with all work done in-house. Fallout Sports, 534 North Penn, phone 405-701-5933.
And welcome back to Middle City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This game being played in Noble Stadium, where the Bombers lead the Bears 33-0.
And this is a beautiful stadium. Their end zone down there is just lit up with pretty blue neon lights, and their band's down there and looking good.
Bomber football with 3 in the backfield. And they hand it up to, I believe that's Friday again, right side. Gets inside the 25-yard line. First down. I got to say, if you're Noble, you're used to seeing a couple smaller backs, and Smiley and Franklin, and then Kriston Friday comes in. Not the same.
No, sir, and he's a hitter. He'll let you have it when he makes contact with you. You'll know you tackled him.
And we get to see Artez Young lined up on our side right now. He is every bit as athletic as those senior speedsters, by the way. Irvin, jet sweep.
I still don't like that play.
Gets stopped at the 20.
Number 16 on the carry.
Kind of dangerous.
That's Birdsong, who we haven't seen a whole lot of offense the last couple of games. He gets a running play there as a receiver, gains a yard. It's second down. They really like Birdsong's potential. And say about a couple of the Bombers players. They also like their backup tight end, or the starting tight end, Bryson Springs, who I say starting, he's the first team tight end. They don't always have a tight end to start out the game.
Right.
All right, once again, 3 in the backfield for Irvin. Man in motion. It's Friday again. Right side.
Reading the blocks. Did a good job. He
will get close to the first down there just by churning those legs, making it 3rd and short, and the clock continues to run.
Looked like that rugby scrum, and the linemen are really doing a good job, and it looks like a lot of the backups are for that offensive line.
3rd and 2. This has to be 4-down territory unless you feel like practicing a field goal attempt, but at this point I don't think they're there yet.
No, I don't think they want to do that. I think they just want to keep it running, keep the clock moving, and hope the secret here is not to let anybody get hurt either. That's
Artez Young split out. Left side, Irvin has got 2 receivers on his left. One to his right. Handoff up the middle. It's Friday again, and he gets a first down. Why did he even talk like there was 4-down territory? Like it was going to be 4th down. When Fridays run the ball like this, no one's stopping him.
87,
Seth Wall, strong side linebacker, brings him down. We're counting down to under 10 minutes to go. This replay brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone? All right, the Bombers looking for their 6th touchdown. Man in motion. Irvin.
He's still on his feet.
They hand it off to Friday. Actually, his hand off to Friday, and he scores a touchdown. And the Bombers get to 39 with 9:03 left to go. That was easy. Now, Tom, I'm trying to remember how many points they had against PC West last year. I think we're close to that point.
Close.
But I don't think they had 40. So they are going to attempt an extra point to get to 40. Caden Thompson, he made 1. But it's been an adventure.
Good. That looked real good.
Up and good.
That was really good.
And Midwest City has scored 40 points, has reached 40 for the first time since 2018. I assume they did it that year. But anyway, I didn't watch all their games, so I'm not totally sure. All right, we'll take a quick break. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Since 1908, Cameron University has served students from all over the world. With nearly 50 degrees in 2-year, 4-year, and graduate programs, we have something to inspire you. Health and wellness facilities plus a wide variety of clubs and activities will help you find your perfect fit. Small class sizes allow you to be yourself while discovering your future potential as part of the Aggie family. Come experience the Axe. Enroll today at www.cameron.edu.
Back to Noble, where the Midwest City Bombers are on the Oklahoma Sports Network, lead the Bears by a score of 40-0.
Number 31, Elijah Escobar.
Escobar to kick. This kickoff brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone?
Kick it down to 15. But
trying to reverse the field is Harper. And he takes off down the right sideline before he finally gets pushed out of bounds inside the 30.
Got almost a 65, 70-yard run. Not bad.
That's actually Trevor Waldrop, who on the return for Noble, and they had a long return that was called back because of a penalty, so that might be something the special teams coach, Coach Baldwin, thinks about. Kickoff coverage, and then offsides on the defense, and they've committed that penalty 3 times.
Yes, sir.
This half.
Offside on the defense. 5 yards, still first down.
So Noble, who's been shut out, this is their best chance at scoring here. Best field position they've had by far.
There's a break in the backfield. Oh, guy's open.
And they get it to him.
Short.
And he's just short.
Pass complete to number 7, Dominique.
And that pass was to number 7, Donley there, Caden Donley, and be first and goal for Noble. So a little tough spot to see what's going on there. Looks like we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout, White. Second timeout.
All right, timeout Midwest City. We'll be right back. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them?
Because they give their customers more. Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn.
Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here. You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
And we're back in Noble. First and goal for Noble. They go nowhere. Tom, how about that last scoring drive from Midwest City?
For Midwest City, we had a 6-play, 41-yard drive with a Friday 30-yard run inside there, then capping it off with a 4-yard run from Friday.
Well, you know that Midwest City on defense, they want that shutout if they can get it. We'll see what they can get here.
They're stopping them here.
3 in the backfield now for Noble. Fisher on the snap.
Nice pass.
Runs with it. Fires, pass incomplete.
And that last scoring recap was brought to you by Fallout Sports, Oklahoma's only in-house fully customized team uniform supplier. Sublimation is our specialty. Call 405-701-5933.
3rd and goal.
The Bombers getting pretty stiff down there. I'm kind of impressed. They're holding them up.
Again, 3 in the backfield for Noble.
Going to run it.
They'll run it this time.
It's going to be close. No, they stopped him. About the 2.
Givens with the handoff, and they're there. It's going to be 4th down. Clock running, under 8 minutes to go.
Going to bring up the 4th down.
No doubt Noble's going to go for it. And they've had trouble on 4th down. They've gone for 4th down a few times this game, have not gotten it yet. Rolling to his right. Fisher throws, pass is caught, touchdown Noble. There will be no shutout. Good job by Fisher there, rolling to his right. He's a left-handed quarterback.
He's a sophomore, and this is his first start. I'm impressed. He's a pretty good kid.
Harper with a touchdown catch.
Harper's the other pretty good athlete they've got on that team.
It's 40-6. Luke Conley, we expect to see kick the extra point.
Number 4, Luke Conley.
And the extra point is good. So the score is 40-7. Midwest City leads Noble. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
In MM7 Sports Cards is your trading card and sports memorabilia store. Located just off I-35 and more, we carry a large variety of sports cards, old and new. We also have unique memorabilia for your office or your man cave. So come see us today. We are always buying, trading, talking, all things sports. MM7 Sports Cards, 2308 North Broadway, or check us out online at mm7sportscards.com.
And we're back. Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This kickoff, Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home. And who else better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone? Conley to kick off for Noble.
Deep onside.
Kick to the right side is fair caught by Andre Miles.
Wise move.
So Midwest City will take over about their 25-yard line. Tom.
That scoring recap's brought to you by Fallout Sports, Oklahoma's only in-house fully customizable team uniform supplier. Sublimation is our specialty. Call 405-701-5933. That was a 5-play, 32-yard drive. Had a nice pass to Donnelly for 29 yards. We had a Fisher to Harper, 2-yard touchdown pass basically, and extra point was good, so it's 40-7 with 7:19 to go in the contest.
So for Midwest City, they're going to look to run as much clock as they can.
Oh, fumble snap, fumble, he got it.
And they're going to hand it off.
I think they can almost call that a pass. It looks like he fumbled it into the air right to the running back.
I think that's number 8 for Midwest City, Anthony Bonner, with the run. See who the quarterback is, if it's Kylan Thompson or keep running the ball off there. Yes, it is Kylan Thompson, the backup quarterback. And they hand off to Bonner again. Bonner gets past the 30. And Midwest City will be content to run the ball. Reminder, next week there is no game for Midwest City. In 2 weeks, we finally are at home sweet home.
In our newly renovated stadium.
And I got to say, I miss that place right now. But I appreciate the people in Noble. They went to a lot of efforts to help us with this game, but we've had some rough patches as well. And so I will look forward to the familiar, friendly confines of Rose Field. Man in motion for Thompson. Handoff to Bonner again, right side.
Number 21 on the carry.
Actually, the handoff went to Keyshawn Prince, number 21. Hunter Kellogg with a tackle. So we've seen 5 different running backs get handoffs this game. 2 this drive. Bonner and Prince. It's 4th and 1. Midwest City can get a first down. They can really run a lot of clock out after that.
May try to get him to jump off sides. Let's see what they do.
So here's Thompson.
Nope, they're going to go for it.
And
they got it.
To Prince. He's going to
still
keep
moving.
getting some yards.
Taking a lot of guys to bring him down.
He'll get close to midfield. Trevor Wardrop will bring him down.
I just like to see some of these new faces we got going.
Yep, that replay brought to you by Remax Cobblestone. There's no place like home, and who else better to help you find it than Remax Cobblestone? Well, Tom, I got to say, who knows how this team will look in 2 weeks. Look at some of their injured players back, like Eli Yanish.
Yeah,
also, Quatavion Carter, that would be a big addition right there. And literally, he's a big guy, but it would be a big addition.
We got a lot of these guys going both ways. With it. If some of these guys come back, they don't have to, and they'll be a little fresher when they get on the field.
That's Bonner with a handoff right side. Gets to about the 46-yard line.
Flag on the play back at the 41.
Holding on Midwest City.
That was a nice little run, too.
Well, I'm going to see what probably not going to see a throw from Kylan Thompson, but I would be interested to see what he looks like throwing.
Right. This is probably not the situation.
Yeah.
Got 4:53 to go in the game, and just want to run that clock.
4:52 and counting. It was City again. They did not reach the 40-point mark last year. They did have a couple blowout wins against Putnam City and Putnam City West.
What is
Get
that?
the ball to
There
the
he
edge
is. Nice.
Oh,
come on.
Where's the penalty?
I don't
All
know.
right, you know what? Bonner with the handoff. That's a ref who just doesn't want to delay the game.
He's wanting to go home. He's wanting to go home tonight, apparently.
I mean, he was clearly out of bounds, and
that's when somebody gets hurt. That's the reason they made that rule. I mean, I know what the score is.
Well, it happened right in front of us, and I mean, that was obvious. We don't want to be homers and just criticize the refs all the times, and we don't think we have this game at all.
Well, I always do. People expect me to.
Yeah, but that play. I mean, the sideline's blue. He was tackled when he was in the blue.
Oh, he was over. Yeah, but he was flung out of the blue. And timeout, Midwest City. 4:27 to play.
Bombers will call their last timeout here. They have a 2nd and 9 coming up, and we'll take another break. You're watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
And we're back in Noble, where the Bombers lead Noble by a score of 487. Man in motion for Thompson. And that's Birdsong, I believe. Now, he has the ability of a starter, and he's just playing behind a lot of good players. You saw that acceleration there. He gets close to a first down. It'll be 3rd and short on the jet sweep to Birdsong.
I mean, he put it in overdrive. You saw him speed up.
Also in the game for Midwest City, number 41, Jonathan Jackson at wide receiver. He's actually also a senior. They got a ton of senior receivers. Birdsong is a senior. He's a move-in. Handoff
First
up
down.
the middle.
21 on the carry.
That's Prince, who gets to the 40. Clock now at 3:41, and they are stopping the clock for temporary, but now they're running it. So he got a first down. Colton Hester brought him down.
Ball will be spotted at the Bear 40-yard line, 1st and 10 Bombers.
All right, for Thompson and the Bombers, they hand it off this time.
They read it that time.
They were ready for it. The Bears are ready. Short gain by Prince.
That's one of those, you go to the well so many times, they're going to figure it out.
Number 61, Savaggio on the stop for the Bears. Also in there, 76, Tice Carter.
So now we're at 2:50 and counting. Midwest City just trying to get out of here. I mean, they got the win. They'll go to 2-1. They were 0-3 last year. Birdsong on the jet sweep again. And he makes a couple man miss, and he gets to the 35-yard line. That was 2nd down. We got 3rd down coming up.
On the initial hit.
2:25 on the clock. Just let it keep rolling. Well, I think Coach Hall is going to be a little happier when I go down to talk to him after the game.
Yes, and we will get that. We think Our microphone is up for the challenge.
I talked to him about it before the game. He said, yeah, I'm glad you didn't come. I wasn't in a good mood last week, but this week I promise you he is.
3rd and 6. And off to Bonner, and Bonner will get close to a first down. Under 2 minutes to go here.
All right, Noble students, please start making your phone calls if you need a ride. Please do so at this time.
4th and 1.
TikTok, whatever you got to do, get them here in time.
Also, Marquise Hood was out. We didn't really have a chance to talk about that for the Bombers, so hopefully they can get him back soon.
Yep. Good player.
4th down.
He fumbled the ball.
And Noble stops him in his tracks.
It's going to be
a turnover on downs.
Either way, it was going to be a turnover. So,
yeah, on the fumble, officially a turnover. Turnover on downs actually is not officially a turnover. It'll be Noble ball. All right, Tom, I'm going to pull up the schedule here. I don't know how well you can see it. I see it. He's outside. But what we have after the first 3 games is district play, and it's maybe hard to read, but that goes in order. Lawton, U.S. Grant, that's a Thursday game. Del City, that's a big game to circle. At Deer Creek, love calling games there. Putnam City North, Stillwater late in the season, and then Northwest Classen, who had to cancel their game today. Hopefully they will not have to cancel anymore once they get to district play. But how do you think that district shapes up? This is 6A District 1.
Well, after speaking with Mr. Andy Collier, he was kind of excited. He said, we're going to do real well in district, aren't we? I said, yes, sir. It looks like we got a pretty good lineup this year. And other than the Del City game, I think we should handle the rest of them pretty well.
Really? So you include Stillwater?
I always include Stillwater.
Well, it hasn't gone very well the last couple of years. I'm just glad that game is here. Or not here, but at Midwest City.
At Rose, yeah. We'll be in the Dick Evans press box at Darnell Stadium on Rose Field. That's a mouthful.
I never get it very well. Jim Darnell Stadium at Rose Field?
Yes.
Okay. And a reminder, go on Facebook, look up Final Score on OSN Facebook. Get at the source from around the area, or get all the scores from around the area. So we got to think of a player of the game, Tom, before you head down there. Any thoughts? We talked about one.
I think that's the one I want to stay with.
All right, I'm going to test your memory. Who is he?
Well, I got to look. Make me think for a second.
Well, let's keep in mind we made Kriston Friday player of the game as the clock will run out. Kriston Friday won player of the game 2 weeks ago against Westmore. Mikhail Smith won it last week against Carl Albert, so they are not in contention.
I like Mr. Dancy.
And that's it. The guy who had the amazing interception return for a touchdown at the end of the half, a long interception return for a touchdown, that basically iced the game. All right. The teams will line up. They're not. Are they actually going to shake hands this time? Looks like they are.
I thought that was against the OSSAA rules, but
I guess they just do things differently in Noble. And by the way, speaking of Noble, they have 8 o'clock start times, which is very unusual. A lot of teams will do 7:30, but 8 o'clock. It's like they're a Mountain Time Zone team. And they will shake hands. Midwest City wins 40-7. Noble will go to 1-1 on the year. Midwest City 2-1. They will get a week off. So any bumps and bruises they have right now, they don't have to worry about trying to recover by Friday. They have 14 days to rest. So that's your final. And, yes, let's go ahead and talk about player of the game. Brought to you by Fallout Sports, Oklahoma's only in-house, fully customizable team uniform supplier. Sublimations is our specialty. The number is 405-701-5933. Jawan Dancy, not only on defense, but I think he had at least one pass catch on offense, but defensively he is doing really well at the safety position. Coach Hutchin really likes him at that secondary spot.
Well, I really liked him. Well, I'm going to go run down and see what Coach Hall has to say. He should be pretty excited.
All right, we'll take a quick break as we get that set up. You are watching Midwest City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
you get that new F-150?
Yep.
Where'd you go?
Greg Darnell Ford.
How was it?
Darn good!
We've got darn good deals with 0% interest for 72 months on most 2020 models. F-150s as low as $459 a month. Escapes as low as $349 a month. Fusions as low as $319 a month.
There's a new sheriff in town, and I'm laying down the law on low prices.
Can't wait to see this place.
All right, I got this app.
Would you like to tour the house?
Yes. Please.
Would you like to tour the house?
We're here, dude.
House for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale. Home for sale.
We've got a home.
Available now.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them?
Because they give their customers more. Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn. Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn, we'll give you more.
Fallout Sports is your leader in team sports, specializing in outfitting the entire team with screen printing, embroidery, team sports uniforms using dye sublimation from start to finish. They are truly your one-stop shop. With over 13 years of experience, you can trust the job will be done right, with all work done in-house. Fallout Sports, 534 North Penn, phone 405-701-5933.
I'm starting. Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby. You know I got this.
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
It's a calling that's kept us free. It's a place to belong. What's the calling? It's doing a job that makes a difference. Serving your community and your country. It's part-time service where the impact is full-time. What's your calling? Air Force Reserve.
Since 1908, Cameron University has served students from all over the world. With nearly 50 degrees in 2-year, 4-year, and graduate programs, we have something to inspire you. Health and wellness facilities plus a wide variety of clubs and activities will help you find your perfect fit. Small class sizes allow you to be yourself while discovering your future potential as part of the Aggie family. Come experience the Axe. Enroll today at www.cameron.edu.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them?
Because they give their customers more. Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn. Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn, we'll give you more.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
Can't wait to see this place.
All right, I got this app.
Would you like to tour the house?
Yes?
Please.
Would you like to tour the house?
We're here, dude. House for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale.
Home for sale. Home for sale.
We've got a home.
Available now.
And we're back with Moving City Bomber football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And here's Tom Carpenter with head coach Terrell Hall.
All right, Coach Hall. They were just playing Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. I'd like to say this is a pretty good Bomber victory.
Great Bomber victory. Anytime we can win, it's a plus for us. I mean, we came to a hostile environment. They do a good job. I mean, it was 0-0 first quarter. And, and we had that 21-point second quarter that opened it up. And then, we started playing football like we're capable of. And that was good to see.
We saw tackling, a lot of Bomber football. That's what I call it. When I played defense, I like that gang tackling. You guys were getting around the ball.
Well, yes, sir. One of the main things we did was didn't turn the ball over early. The first two games we've been our own worst enemy. And I thought defense played some lights out, but offense would give the ball right back to them. So tonight we kind of played more of a complete game. I challenged them to play 48 minutes instead of 24 like we did last week. And they stepped up to the pump. And I was, when you can bring 48 kids and play about 45 of them, it's a good night.
And defense got some points on the board. I kind of like that too.
Took the pick six and then had the block punt and recovered. And, that was a big return by Dancy. I thought last week against Carl Albert, we had two opportunities on those interceptions if we'd have got to the sideline. Well, you see we worked on a little bit better. I mean, both of them were wide open last week, but they cut in the middle of the field and got tackled. They stayed on the sideline. I think we could have returned one week, which is a big momentum boost. So it's great to have a victory.
You got a couple of weeks off here to get everybody healed up and ready to go, and we're just kind of fired up.
That's it. We get to go to Rose Field. We get to play at our home. We're ready.
Bring it to the house.
There you go. Thank you very much,
Coach.
Tom.
Appreciate
Thank you for coming out.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Tom Carpenter, and thanks again to Coach Terrell Hall for making himself available. All right. Well, that will do it for us. Again, to remind you, in 2 weeks we will be back on with the home opener for Midwest City and the district opener against Lawton High. And we look forward to joining them. And this time, the pregame will be on 6:30. We will have it right at 6:30. Kickoff at 7. We're looking forward to it. I want to thank our camera operator, Tavion